Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. So now that the crypto market is rallying and people are getting super excited, Bitcoin did just reach a new inter-year high. And inter-year is a bit of a misleading statement considering it is only the second day of 2024 today if you are watching this video on the day that it's released. But since the end of 2022, when Bitcoin did see its bottom, we are getting close, guys, now to a new high. If you guys didn't catch yesterday's video, I did talk about this more in depth. I will link that up here in the top right-hand corner. Just taking a look at that Bitcoin high, we are now about 34% off the all-time high of Bitcoin from back in late 2021 of about $69,000 per BTC. But there is still evidence to suggest that the 618, that's when we're going to see the correction. At that point, Bitcoin will have hit $48,500 per coin. Right now, as of the time of this recording at least, we are at about $45,400, so maybe another $3,000 before the retracement. Of course, the narrative is very bullish. Altcoins are also popping. Those who have subscribed to the Patreon are probably seeing their portfolio moving as well. Some of the picks that I've chosen, though, are still looking to wake up, similar to XRP. XRP is grinding upward slowly but surely. And guys, we are set up here for something really explosive. That's just what I think on that matter. And with the crypto gains come crypto taxes, unfortunately. Megan here bringing this to our attention. How to cash out of crypto without paying taxes? It's $1 million question. There is no legal way to cash out of your cryptocurrency without paying taxes. Whenever you sell, trade, spend, or even gift crypto, if you have a gain, you have a tax liability. So, that depends on where you are in the world, of course. Chad Steingraber here chiming in on this. Unless you establish your company in a country with zero crypto tax and you run your life through that company, well, what countries do have zero crypto tax? Chad? If you guys want to follow this tweet thread, I will link it in the description of the video for you. There are a lot of implications here. I want you guys to be doing the right thing. I'm not telling you guys to break the law. Always pay your taxes. But if you care to do more research, again, I will link this in the description of the video for you. Even Jeremy Hogan coming out and saying, dear US guys and gals in 2024, as you plan on taking profits or how to take profits to become crypto rich, don't forget to strategize for taxes. Holding a token for over 1 year versus less than a year can mean the difference between paying 15 and 30% on taxes. See attached. So Jeremy Hogan just also posted some information here from the IRS. How do I determine if my gain or loss is a short-term or long-term capital gain or loss? So again, this is going to be different for every country depending on where you live. The UK, Canada, Australia, the Netherlands, Japan, Korea, it's going to be different everywhere. This is US specific though. So for my American viewers, the IRS guidelines are probably the ones that you should be paying attention to. If you held the virtual currency for 1 year or less before selling or exchanging the virtual currency, then you will have a short-term capital gain or loss. If you held the virtual currency for more than 1 year before selling or exchanging it, then you will have a long-term capital gain or loss. And, this might, I'm not a tax lawyer. I'm not a lawyer by any means. And I'm not a tax professional by any means either. But, this could, in fact, vary state by state as well. The period during which you held the virtual currency, known as the holding period, begins on the day after you acquired the virtual currency and ends on the day you sell or exchange the virtual currency. So for more information, unfortunately, this is a screen grab, so I don't have the link here. But you guys can do more research if this is, something that you plan on doing yourself, or if you want to, give this information to your tax person, if they're, maybe suggesting something different. Cryptocurrency is, still a very new asset class. So, a lot of the accountants are still kind of scratching their heads, trying to get their heads around this too. I am planning an interview with a tax lawyer and tax accountant based in the United States. So I will have that up obviously before tax season, and maybe you guys can glean some more information there from that interview. Anyway, wanted to thank Jeremy Hogan, and I will let you guys know when that is happening. But anyway, wanted to thank Jeremy Hogan and of course Megan for posting those. Ripple's sales and distribution of XRP over the last 10 years, guys. This coming from Mr. HBAR. 6.48% inflation for 2023. In comparison with Solana and Ethereum, it becomes clear that the price action is due much more to the lack of demand than to Ripple sales. So some more interesting metrics here, just showing you guys this bar graph. All the XRP volume, the sales, and that as a percentage. Mr. HBAR looks as though did go out of his way to create this, or maybe grabbed it from somewhere else. But he mentions down here, and I will link this in the description, he mentions down here Ethereum reducing supply and proof of stake, but hardly any price action since the merge. An interesting observation there. with regards to XRP, XRP to USD, and BTC to USD, those charts show that over the last 9 years, the supply of XRP has only increased by 22.73% more than the supply of Bitcoin. So not that much of an increase when you consider it. I mean, we're not seeing that with regards to price movement, unfortunately. But guys, XRP does move last and fast. And if you guys did catch the video I did this morning, you can see I did talk a little more about the XRP price commensurate to Bitcoin and that XRP to BTC chart getting very, very close to that support level. So that is interesting. I mean, the tech is obviously what the institutions are focusing on, not so much the speculative trading, which is what retail is focusing on. And this guy's from Mr. Man. On January the 8th, the Financial Services and Markets Act of 2023, Regulations 2023, part of the Financial Services and Markets Act, enters into force. The regulations, managed by the Bank of England and the UK Financial Conduct Authority, aim to provide a controlled environment for crypto firms to test new technologies, particularly in the areas of distributed ledger technology and digital assets. The regulations are part of the Financial Services and Market Act, which include requirements for crypto firms to follow to operate in the United Kingdom. And guys, this is just one jurisdiction where this is happening. Of course, this is going to expand across the globe because all countries need to be regulated before we can really usher in real-world crypto adoption. So, this is, again, just, part of what they were talking about in 2023, moving into 2024, and why 2024 is going to be such a big year for crypto adoption. So I wanted to thank Mr. Man for that. Also wanted to bring this up too, guys. Another one from Chad Steingraber with regards to some global news. Today, the BRICS officially expanded into the UAE, Saudi Arabia, Ethiopia, Egypt, and Iran, now representing 29% of global GDP and 43% of global oil production. So it is official. I guess they did this. They planned this to happen on the 1st of January, 2024. The BRICS bloc, comprising major emerging economies like India, Russia, China, has expanded to include 5 new full members. These are Egypt, Ethiopia, Japan, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates. This expansion comes amidst a backdrop of Western dominance in global affairs. Russian President Vladimir Putin, at the presiding head of the BRICS, confirmed the development. Initially, Argentina was also set to join. However, their new president, Javier Milei, decided against it. Putin recognized the addition of the new members as indicative of the growing influence and role the BRICS nations will have over international matters. He also noted the increasing numbers of supporters and countries sharing the bloc's principles. So, BRICS countries, guys, growing in numbers, more influence over international trade. Of course, this can only really flourish by utilizing new technologies, new types of transformative technologies that's going to allow, fiat currencies, different foreign fiat currencies to be allowed in trade a lot more easily. The XRP ledger, of course, being one of the most notable ones. So this will be big internationally. Wanted to thank Chad Steingraber for pointing that out. Mike Manfield here also bringing this up, guys, with regards to Ripple partner HSBC. Now check this out. HSBC is to take on Wise with the launch of a new money transfer app. We know Wise and Ripple have been in competition in the past, and we know HSBC has, a lot of different ties to Ripple. And so here, HSBC is looking to take on money transfer behemoth Wise with the launch of their new Zing app. The Zing app will be launched initially in the UK before it progressively rolls out to other destinations worldwide, according to an advance report by Bloomberg. Nuno Matos, chief executive officer of the lender's global wealth and personal banking business, told Newswire, "It's a bold move for us. This is HSBC playing outside of its traditional perimeter of customers and really attacking, if you want, of taking advantage of a contingent which is big, is growing, looks like us, and it's here for us. The app will be available in the Apple Store and the Google Play platform within days, unlike its current free global money service, which will be open to non-HSBC customers." So guys, the Zing app now launched by HSBC, a competitor to Wise, and considering we know about the HSBC Ripple connections, I mean, chances are that there is an XRPL component to this. Mike brought this up too. We want to establish ourselves as the global platform for international payments, which ties perfectly with our international payment strategy for HSBC, and you should see us very soon in Asia, in the Middle East, and in the EU markets. HSBC and Ripple have some great connections, so this could be very interesting. So wanted to thank Mike Manfield there just for bringing that to our attention. Wrath of Kahneman here also bringing this up with regards to Ripple partner Onafriq. Now, this came out a few days ago, New Year's Eve. Onafriq steps up digital payments in Africa, looking to start 2024 off with a bang, a digital payments network. Onafriq was rebranded to further ease their digital payments in Africa. The company, which recently changed its corporate identity from MFS Africa to Onafriq, has a network spanning 40 African markets. connecting over 500 million mobile money wallets, 200 million bank accounts, and 300,000 agents in Nigeria. So the founder and chief executive officer of the company, he said the change in corporate identity was part of their strategy in repositioning the company for better service delivery. He said this branding is not just a name change, but a reflection of the company's evolution and its vision for the future. MFS Africa was just like an old jacket, was getting a little tight for us, and we have grown. We have expanded beyond the mobile financial services, becoming a true omni-channel platform across the continent and beyond. As we embark on this next phase of our journey, we just wanted a name change that reflects our aspirations of wiring up the whole continent into one network of networks with pathways from and to every African and every African business. So sounds as though they're taking on that Ripple mantra, connecting, using their web of connectivity to help personal accounts and businesses in Africa really be able to do business with all those corridors that definitely need servicing. The liquidity, a problem in the past, exotic fiat currencies, not having the liquidity to make these, to make certain transfers. So with RippleNet, of course, Onafriq can in fact hit it out of the park in Africa. So, just another great development to point out there. Wanted to thank the Wrath of Kahneman for bringing that up. So we have Ripple adoption worldwide. And guys, XRP liquidity is hopefully the next to come. I mean, we're going to see a more liquid market once we do see more activity generally in the crypto space. I mean, if this is your first bull run and you're getting excited, I know the greed is at 73, but guys, there is still so much more to experience in terms of price appreciation. I know 200, 300, 400% for some coins seems like a lot, but for some cryptocurrencies, we could see upwards of 1,500, 2,000, 2,500% gains from the bottom of the market to the top. So we're still in the beginning. Bitcoin has not seen its all-time high yet. The utility coins, some of the utility coins could do very, very well, especially if, 2024 is supposed to be this year where we do see huge adoption. So much so that even guys like Steven Nerayoff have come out and said this, okay? Ripple and Whales originally tweeted this out. I found the tweet here. Steven Nerayoff did respond here to Whale at Whale Chart on Twitter. Do you think XRP is going to shine this bull market? This was just from yesterday, by the way. And Steven Nerayoff did respond, yes. Arguably, Ripple's legal victory started this bull run, and it is catch-up time for the last bull run. Meaning very, very clearly that, it was this inciting incident here, right in here, July, that got the bulls running again. Now that there is clarity for XRP, of course, that has given the rest of the crypto market a lot more confidence to start moving. Let's also not forget what happened to Bitcoin at that same juncture, guys. July 13th, 2023 was in and around here. And then sure enough, Bitcoin started its move up shortly thereafter, of course, correcting along the way. But guys, now we're seeing this new isolated high for Bitcoin sitting at 45,400. And for those wondering, is XRP ever going to move? Guys, it always does. It always follows the rest of the market. Patience, patience, patience. 2024 is going to be XRP's year this bull run. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.